Hello, welcome back to Vinyl Designs Cut and Create. This is the second video that I'm doing comparing the Cricut Maker and the Cameo 3. The first video I did, I kind of showed you a little bit about each of the machines, and you actually got to witness my error, a common error with using the Cameo 3 of not turning the cut lines on. A rookie mistake, and I still did it, so don't feel bad. And I kind of went over the machines a little bit, what I liked about each one of them. Right now I want to show you the actual files that I cut during that first video. The Silhouette I cut in the blue, and the Cricut I cut in the lavender. I used Oracle 651 vinyl. They both were pretty easy to send to the cutter. I used the default settings for both of the machines when you chose what project or what material that you were cutting. And I will tell you that with the, in the first video, if you notice, I had a full sheet of vinyl on both of the mats. I had blue was my Silhouette and purple was my Cricut. And I actually had to cut the Cricut one again. The default settings for the Cricut was not deep enough to cut through the vinyl. I had trouble with weeding it, so I had to recut the design. And I will tell you that even with recutting the design, I still had trouble weeding vinyl. And I personally should not have any issue with that. I have been cutting vinyl for 7 years, and I've had a variety of cutting machines from the very first Cricut to Cricut Expressions to a Black Cat Lynx, to a US Cutter Laser Point 2, to my Graphtec, my bad boy over there, the Cameo 3, and then recently the Cricut Maker. So weeding vinyl is really a skill set, and it's up to experience. And with all of that, I still had issues weeding this design that was cut with the Cricut Maker. I'm going to show you real quickly the difference in them. In the Silhouette, these letters here are 1/4 inch, and the word Lord is a 1/2 inch. Okay, I lost my eye. Oops, there's my finger. I lost the eye in when I was weeding, which is not a big deal. I do that all the time. I just cut plenty of them and keep them aside and pull it out. I lost my A. I picked it up to see if the letter itself was still attached and whole in one piece, and it was. But then I dropped it on the floor, and the dog ran off with it. So. I don't have it to show you, but these are nice cut lines, nice and smooth. I don't have any little hang tags at all, okay? Everything is good here. On the Cricut, I have nice smooth lines. I don't have any hang tags, but I did have an issue with the smaller lettering with the Silhouette mat. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. I did have issues with the smaller lettering, like the A is not complete. It's missing part of the turn here, and the E definitely miscut the top of that. So if you're cutting small projects that are going to have small lettering, such as car decals or glass block decals where you have a little lettering, it's not going to cut as nice and neat or at all in this case for you. So I would say that if you were wanting to use your machine and cut smaller items, if you're doing big wood signs, I think you're going to be fine with the Cricut Maker. But if you at all want to cut smaller objects or smaller items, then the Silhouette Cameo 3 is the way to go. If I were to walk into a store today and buy one of these two machines, based on the fact that I just want to cut vinyl, or paper products, paper cards, I would go with the Silhouette. If I want to cut fabric or any of the other wood projects, those are going to be larger pieces. I haven't yet test cut any of that yet. I plan on doing the fabric later today. I will come back and give you a review on that as far as how the Cricut Maker works with cutting fabric and wood. But for vinyl and paper products that are small pieces, Silhouette Cameo is my winner. Thanks guys for joining me.